And Josh, you're an actual fan of Martin Freeman.
I'm a huge fan of Martin Freeman.
Oh, thank you.
It's all right. And a huge fan of... huge fan of Nina as well. Yeah, no, I'm a huge fan of everyone. But...
Everyone's equal.
Everyone's equal, but some people are more equal than others. No, I was a huge fan of The Office. Like, I still am a huge fan, but when I was at university, we used to watch The Office. We had the DVD. We'd watch it every day. And I thought Tim was really cool.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and there's a scene where you go to Chaser's nightclub.
Yeah.
And Tim's dancing. And I used to think it was the coolest dancing I'd ever seen.
Really? I had a bottle of beer and I was doing... Yeah.
Oh, he's doing it?
No, it's just that.
Yeah, just that.
You look really bored.
I did. I stroke Tim was bored and embarrassed.
Yeah, and I tried to, like, adopt your dance while I was at uni.
Really?
When I was out on the pull.
And?
Nothing.
No. I'm sorry. Maybe if you'd danced like David Brent, then it would have been better.
We're next going to see Derek on Monday at 10 o'clock on Channel 4, Christmas special.
Yeah.
And is this... You do this. You have a big success and then you stop.
It's the same as The Office and Extras, 2 series and a special, and then, yeah. But it's never say never, because I'm bringing David Brent back for a movie after 12 years, so you never know. Oh, wow. No. So for now, it's the end. I don't know. It's just right, I think.
And Derek has that thing of it really, you know, it's happy and it's funny and it's sweet, but it's also quite sad.
Yeah, there's lots of sort of, you know, sad moments in it. It's it's an old people's home, so people die. No one dies in the special. I think, again, like The Office and Extras, this is probably the most fun, uplifting, you know, and most sort of complete episode.
Both Rebel and Ben have talked about working with you, Ricky, and that it's quite annoying.
Not for me. I like it. I like being annoying. Well, what they mean is... I don't know what they mean. They probably just mean I'm annoying. I don't know.
No. What we mean is you're annoying. And I mean...
Like that... See that laugh there? That's like... happens like every 4 seconds.
I'm happy.
No, it's fun. It's so much fun to work with Ricky because he cracks up a lot. And what happens is we start doing these scenes and we start improvising and he'll start to laugh. And sometimes you think, oh, he's laughing at something funny I did. But usually he's laughing at something funny he did. And I know this because sometimes we'll start the scene and nobody said anything and he'll start to laugh. And that's because he's laughing at something funny that he thought of.
It's brilliant up there. It's brilliant.
Donald, you've worked with the great Tom Cruise. What is it, American Made?
Can you do that?
American Made. Probably not. No, I actually had to reverse a car in that he was in at the same time as me. And I remember looking down and his hand was on the stick shift thing and I was like, OK, that's the way this is going to go. I was meant to be quiet. But, yeah, there was a lot of planes in that film, so he, like, took us up in a plane and then, like, had the aviator shades on and, like, put us in, you know, where you drop the plane and you go in zero gravity for a second?
Yeah.
The rest of it? Yeah. And I hadn't agreed to any of that before I got in that plane. It was amazing. And they also, like, flew a plane, like 8 feet over my head. Like, I was standing there.
What?
Yeah.
That's too close.
That's what I said. I said the exact same thing. And we had to shoot it, like, multiple times. And Tom ended up filming it. It was bizarre. They came up, he was like, this looks awesome. And then he ran away to grab a camera.
Good Tom Cruise running. Very good.
Thank you. All the way up. And, yeah, he went and he grabbed a camera and came back and, like, sprinted back with the camera and set it up and started filming himself. It was mad.
Your dad, Brendan Gleeson, had worked with him. Did he kind of tell you about working with him?
He did not take my dad up in a plane. I don't... Yeah. My dad would have knocked him out. No. Yeah, Dad had worked with him before that, but no, I don't think he'd experienced the full cruise.
Yes.
Cruise does everything. Like, he's just that dude. He's
cruise control.
down for everything.
Yes. And Sterling, in real life, you're always fit as a flea. Did you get fitter for your movie, or is this just you?
I mean, I try to get it a little bit more fit when you're recently divorced. My experience is recent divorcees, when they try to go out and bait the hook, they like to have something that's tasty on the reel. So I try to, you know, give a little zhuzh to it.
I think you're getting bites. Right? This is you in the film. There you go. Yeah.
That's so annoying. That's so annoying.
That's with a little zhuzh.
That's right.
Thank you.
Like a few extra.
You do
sit-ups.
fine. What you talking about? Everybody on this couch is doing just fine for themselves. Thank you.
Yeah. Kate's doing just fine.
Pretty sexy.
Kate's got abs of steel. No, so there's the People versus O.J. Simpson.
Yeah.
A great performance.
Thank you.
But backstage, you got an award from the crew and the cast.
Well, from like the makeup department, they gave me something for best abs or what have you.
Best courtroom abs.
Best courtroom abs.
That's
Yeah.
very
Do you still have the actual award?
I do have the actual award. I let my youngest son have it because my oldest son has awards from soccer. And he's like, I don't have any awards. So I handed it to him, and he's like, I didn't win this.
I did a film once where I had to have my shirt off for a lot of it.
Yeah.
And at the end of the shoot, the makeup department, they gave me a gift at the end of it, which I was really touched by. That's not the normal thing for me. And they gave it to me, and it was 2 huge latex nipples. And they said they were giving it to me because my nipples were really small. And that's how I found out that apparently my nipples were really small. You know, I was like, that's how I found out.
Before you had no point of reference with regards to your nipples and their size.
I feel like they're normal.
I
want to see them now.
You gonna do it?
Well,
Look away, everyone.
Don't get too excited. Next time.
you can see it through the shirt. It's like it's not crazy. Thank you. Thank you. I'm actually wearing the latex nipples.
Very good. The odd thing is, so here you are in a film about a man with dolls, and of course you, through your work, have become dolls. There you are from The Office.
Oh, yeah.
Lovely. Then what else have we got? We've got you from Anchorman. I think you've heard about that, the glasses. There you are from Anchorman. That is a really good doll. Look at that.
Rick killed the guy.
Look at that. That's uncanny. That could be the doll.
Yeah. You should probably leave town.
Rick killed a guy. Rick killed a guy. I killed a guy with a trident. I love Lamp. I love that movie. I love Lamp.
And then, little Gru.
That's Gru! Look at me! Hey, everybody! It's a little tiny me I keep in my own pocket.
It's so good, man. It's so good.
One of the things I have to say is because you're playing a dentist in it, and I know people in America have said this to you too.
Oh, unbelievable. Unbelievable. Yeah, I know what you're going to say. I was doing the premiere at Toronto Film Festival, and the junkets, you go to one room, there's 40 journalists there, 40 journalists. It was going great, they loved the film, it was great. I was thinking, this is really good. And then one journalist put her hand up and said, oh, I love the gag in the movie that you're playing a dentist, but you wear those awful teeth. Greg Kinnear went, oh, God. And I went, they're my real teeth. She went, really? And all the other journalists started to titter, and I went, well, yeah, I've got them in now, look. Why would I wear them to a press junket? And before you ask, I wasn't wearing a fat suit either. Yeah, they just couldn't believe that I haven't had the Simon Cowell treatment. They love it. I know they do, yeah.
They're uniform, perfect teeth.
Have you had pressure to have perfect teeth?
I don't give a fuck. No. They're fine.
Do you like having your picture taken?
No. Not really. Funnily enough, the red carpet thing reminds me, the first time we went to the Golden Globes...
Wow.
Yeah. No biggie, no biggie.
Excuse me.
Were you working? You don't want one of those.
No. It's golden.
But we went along, it was for The Office, and it was the British version. We'd never been to anything as glamorous or as exciting as that. We got to do the red carpet, and all these super famous people were there. Maybe Sam was there, I don't know. And then we won, miraculously, and everyone had told us, you will not win, there's no way, just go and have the free booze and the food and enjoy yourself. So we're there, and they call our names, and it was crazy, and if you look at the camera footage now, if you look at we were on a table so far away from the stage, because no one expected us to win. And so the camera's kind of looking for us, and it can't see us, and then eventually, sort of Ricky's little face pops up, and then I sort of come out like a giant sort of anaconda, that sort of, and we sort of fight our way to the stage, and the announcer has no idea who we are, so he's just because Ricky's last name is French-Canadian, the announcer says, coming to the stage, Ricky Gervais and Stephen Merchant. And anyway, so they take our picture, have all these photos taken, and then everyone says you're going to be in the paper Monday, in the British paper. And I was very excited. It was the first time I'd ever been in the paper before, and I was super psyched, as we say in America. And so we had a photo, and oh, you've got it?
Well, we've got the picture.
Well, see if you can spot the reason why I was a little bit disappointed by my first appearance in a national paper.
OK, this is it.
Look how happy I am!
But pan down. They had room for these people. These people's heads are in.
The photographer's only got seconds. He's like, what do they want to see? They want to see these guys. They want to see these bald heads in the bottom.
Very quickly, talking of iconic characters, Brent, David Brent is back. He is, yeah. The new movie, David Brent, Life on the Road, we already know it's opening on the 19th of August.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
And the trailer was released yesterday.
Yeah, that's all we've got so far. It's Brent now, sort of 15 years later. We follow what he's doing. We find out what happened after the Office documentary went out and what he went through, and he went through a bit of a breakdown. Now he's selling sort of toiletry products as a rep up and down the country. But he never gave up the dream of being a pop star. And he's cashed in a few pensions, and he's worked overtime, and he's taken holiday. He's paid for a bunch of session musicians to go on tour with him. He's hired the venues, and he thinks he's going to get signed, and it's tragic.
I mean, you've gone full hog, because it's not just a film. There is an accompanying album.
We're going to, bring out, it's 15, 20 tracks. Seriously, of him, it's his dream come true. That is all these songs like Lady Gypsy and Native American and Equality Street, yeah? He's trying to change stuff. But, yeah, it's basically... He's a man out of time. It's really sort of... It's funny, but it's quite sad as well.
But Ricky Gervais, I'm guessing, is thrilled.
I'm nothing like him.
No, but you are thrilled to be bringing out an album.
Oh, I was a fan of pop music. Yeah, I sneak a song into everything I do. I wrote a song for The Simpsons. I wrote a song with David Bowie for Extras. You
wrote a song for Vera in Special Correspondence as
well.
well.
She sings a song. Yeah. I'm a frustrated, failed musician, so I suppose... It's great because I've got a get-out clause. It's sort of ironic, but it's still so much fun playing with a rock band, and they're really brilliant. It's Andy from Razorlight, and
wow.
Did you used to bring the guitar when you were back in the day doing stand-up? Were you one of those stand-ups who snuck the guitar on stage?
No, I'd never do that. Or get it out at a party. No, that's death. When someone gets that out of a party, death. Yeah. Forget it. We're going home. No. Did you?
No, and I always used to hate it when stand-ups did that.
I know.
Yeah.
It's like someone's like me, he's got a guitar. I know. Yeah. Tell a joke.
Yeah.
I know.
Ricky, can we look at a picture of you in your pop career?
Which one's which?
Is that you on the right?
On the right,
it
right?
is, yes.
Wow, look at that.
Yeah.
Wow, that is a curious eyebrow. Wow. That is a kind of, well, what's going on over there?
What's the name of that? What's the name of that two-piece? What is that?
That's called Shauna Dancing. Let's move on.
What's it called?
See, I know what you're doing. You're going, oh, look at you there. I'm not embarrassed by that. I'm embarrassed by this. Everyone's going, what the happened?
Hey!
I'll tell you what happened. Pizza happened.
Film sets, I mean, that film has got to be exciting in that, but they often be quite boring, all the waiting around that has to be done. And now, Martin, in The Hobbit, was it you and Aidan Turner...
Oh, Christ.
That you found a way to while away the many hours you must have spent in New Zealand?
I mean, I like to engender good feeling, you know, if we're waiting around, if we're hanging around. And I said to Aidan, OK, if there's a gun at your head, shall I say this?
What?
Whatever I'm going to say.
Do it, then.
I had a baby with a dildo.
That's true.
And that's in his film. It wasn't even an accident.
No, it's true. That wasn't even an anecdote. It was written in by someone. No, and so we were hanging around, and we were in a very beautiful part of New Zealand where there was a sort of mountain over there and lovely sort of big plains of lush green grass. And it was like a picturesque... It was like a a postcard of how beautiful New Zealand can be. But I said, OK, Aidan, if there was a gun at your head, you've got to do one of these two things. You've got to either walk away from this scene, not saying anything to Peter Jackson or anybody else. You just got to walk away and go until you reach that mountain, right? And not say anything to anyone. And when they say, "Where's Aidan?" he's got a line. You'll just be fired. That's your career. That's over because no one will have explained it, and that be certainly this job over. And your name won't be. You know, you wouldn't have done Poldark, that's for sure.
No.
Or you've got to. Or you've got to completion just in front of everyone here. And again, don't say anything about it. There's no introduction. There's no caveat. It's just you've got to do one of the. If there was a gun at your head, which one would you do? And he thought about, and he chose the B. He chose B. Just because he figured he wouldn't get fired, but he would get fired.
I don't think he's getting Poldark after that either.
You should be fired for that.
Yeah, I mean, if there's one thing I believe, it's you should be fired for on set.
Yeah.
I'm all against that. I'm dead against that.
And were you an A or B?
I want that on the record.
Were you A or B?
I think I might have chosen the mountain, because I don't want to on set. I don't want to. Well, because people look down on it. People say it's harassment and all that. Yeah.
In Hollywood, you're more likely to keep working after on set, to be totally honest.
How would you... She wouldn't be able to do a cartwheel anyway. Look what she's wearing.
They were going to bring me track pants.
Oh, OK, right.
What, and you were going to get into that just to do a cartwheel, to prove to him you could do a cartwheel?
That's how nice
Very impressionable.
Yeah, just... Peer pressure.
Apparently, I believed the armpit thing.
Yeah. You've been a sucker. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. You could do a cartwheel, I reckon. Yeah, I reckon you could.
It's no good cheering.
You could do it. You could do it.
How could I... I'm 6'7". How am I going to do a cartwheel
with it? You're all in proportion. You're not all in proportion.
That's something you should know about me. I can't do a Why?
I bet you could do one off of here
Definitely.
onto that
What? Don't keep
Hold on.
pressuring me into
Christina Ricci and Graham Norton would like you to do a cartwheel. Why don't you do a cartwheel?
I think the ladies and gentlemen would like
don't...
that.
You do a... Why are you pushing me to do a cartwheel?
I haven't shaved my penis.
I can't... Why would I do a cartwheel to pick up a gun? I'd just pick up a gun. I wouldn't...
No. No, you wouldn't. Because they're firing at you, right? Yeah. And you can't run, because they're shooting head height. You go, oh, I know. I'll do a cartwheel, let them shoot my legs, less important than the head, right? Pick the gun up, crumble, because they've shot my legs, and then you shoot them.
Problem straight away.
Go on.
I'm mid-cartwheel, they're shooting at me, glasses come off. Now I'm shooting at you.
Have a cartwheel without your glasses on.
I can't. I don't know how to do a cartwheel.
I'll give £1,000 to charity if you do a cartwheel.
Why has it got to be to charity?
It's a good point, isn't it?
Make it 1,500. And I'll fill in the cheque and... I just don't think I can get up in the air.
Just gonna throw your legs over your head.
Just got to throw your head to...
They're going to see Cemetery Junction tomorrow if you do that cartwheel.
This is... Oh, shut up!
Oh, see? Imagine that! Whirling through the air! It'll be brilliant!
It'll be like the Millennium Wheel.
Oh. This is going to be brilliant.
I should have ironed more than the front of my shirt. And I'm sweating. I don't know how to do a cartwheel.
You're probably safer to do it behind the sofa.
But I've never
look
done
at
a
them, they're like, yes. Yeah, behind the sofa.
Oh.
OK, here we go.
Oh.
Exciting.
How do you do a cartwell, Graham?
Oh. Do you know how to... So...
Just put your arms up over
OK,
your
just
head.
be so careful. Just put your arms up like that, and you go over. Just do that.
No, it's a cartwheel. It's straight ahead, is it?
No,
Yeah,
no, it's sideways, isn't it?
Sideways?
Yeah, you have one hand.
King of Jim.
Oh. Yeah.
How am I going to get my legs up in that far?
You kick them really hard.
No, I don't mean... I don't have enough
Momentum's your friend.
Pardon me?
Momentum's your friend.
Yeah.
Why did you put a banana on the floor?
Well, I thought I was supposed to be picking up a gun.
I wouldn't run before you can walk.
You need a bit of momentum. So you go back there, right? And then look. So you're going to run up here, right? You're going to put your hand there, and your legs are going to go up. It's going to be amazing. They're going to go. We're going to slow it down. You'll do that, and you're going to go.
I think it's possible.
It is.
You've made me believe.
It is possible.
Okay.
This is going to be amazing.
Okay, here we go. Okay, so wait. So this hand. So Christina, is it that hand on the ground? That hand on the ground.
Yes, that first.
That hand on the ground.
Wait, so
and then
First.
kick that leg for all your work.
Yes, for all your worth.
Okay.
You're gonna do it. Okay.
That was good. It was good. That was excellent. Can I just say, you've so earned the plug for your movie we're about to give you now.
1,500 quid now.
And this version is mostly filmed here, am I right?
We filmed everything here.
Oh, wow.
Everything in London, yeah.
So, John, you got to spend time here.
Absolutely, yeah.
Now, is it correct? Do we need to apologise? Were we not that welcoming to you?
No.
No, most people are so welcoming.
But
customs agents, not so much. I'm sure customs is a pain for everybody, right? It's a little bit of like, I got somewhere to be. No, you guys love it? Perfect.
They live here. It's quite easy to get in.
Yeah.
You just walk through.
I'm in the line of 1800 waiting. No, I went up to, when she was shooting, I was shooting something in Montreal, so I flew back to see the kids and my wife. I remember going through customs, everything was fine, and then 1 week, just got unlucky, and there was a guy about my age, seemed a bit grumpy, and he said, let me see. And he said, yeah, you an actor? And I said, yeah. He goes, what do I know you from? And I said, I don't know if you'd know. I mean, we did the American version of your British Office. Strike one.
Yeah.
Oh. I love that show. The UK version. I was like, I get it. And then he said, who are you visiting? I said, my wife. And he said, is she an actress? And I said, yeah. He said, would I know her? I said, I don't know. And he said, what's her name? And I said, Emily Blunt, as he was writing something. And he went, you? You. I went, yeah, and he goes, all right, get out of here. And like stamped my passport with a fury.
John, also, I did encourage him that he would be welcome more if he stopped wearing a baseball cap, because I just said, you look so American. Nobody wears baseball caps.
Oh, that makes it better. You look so American. Take off the baseball
No, I
cap.
just wanted you to blend in a bit.
That's just called prejudice, is what it is.
But he went out and bought himself a tweed flat cap. No, he looked awesome.
Was that good?
No, he looked like something out of a Guy Ritchie film. You look great. And he walked down the street, and it was like the sun came out, because suddenly a guy turned to him and he went, all right?
What does that say about your country? That it's like, well, if you lose the baseball hat, get
Just
a flat
wear
cap.
tweed, that's what it says. What do you need?
It's that simple, then.
And was it nice? Because presumably having your children spending time here was
Yes,
quite nice.
yes.
Because are they American children?
You said it kind of sneeringly. Like
Oh, don't.
Yeah, this is getting weirder.
Yeah. Put your cap on, you'll be fine.
Yeah, exactly.
You like dry heaved. You were like, are they American?
Have you given birth to?
Oh, God.
It's worse.
Baseball hat.
It's worse than the film. And then an American came out of her.
I mean, they are semi-American. They did become quite... well, my oldest daughter became quite British-sounding over the course of the year that I was here for Mary Poppins. And she was sort of saying things like bath and water. And now she's back to water.
And Ricky, is it true you are pleased that the sofa is gone?
Yeah, I never liked it. It was always awkward. It wasn't comfortable. I like this. I don't like people much. No offence. No, and I like these because I've got a bad back. So this is perfect.
Ideal. Because we all do the social distance, but of course you will notice, and Ndek, no. Because are you in a permanent bubble? No, not a permanent one.
an occasional one. We bubble up together when we're doing TV shows and stuff, and we can
just
test and
bubble up together.
It sounds so wrong.
But it feels so right, Greg.
That's prison talk.
Pass the soap. And the ant and deck thing. So it's always been like that, but apparently at Buckingham Palace, not like that.
No, it wasn't like that.
They know which way it goes at Buckingham Palace. No, we were very lucky enough to be awarded OBEs a few years ago, and you get called to the palace to get them. So we're there, and we get our little briefing in the little ante-room, and then they say...
ante-room.
Ante-room, and the decky room.
Was it one? Was there?
And then they say, you know, you'll be called, and we do this alphabetically. So, Mr. Donnelly, you'll be called... I was like, what, sorry? So, for the first time ever, I got to go first and received the OBE. So, I've had my OBE slightly longer than Ant's had his.
I like how he said, and when you get, you know, offered the OBE, you've got to go to the palace to collect it. Like, you go, yeah, drop it off. Cheers.
I went to the palace to have lunch with the Queen. I've played Queen Elizabeth. I'm Australian, but I've played it twice. And I went to have lunch. I went in a cab because I just thought that's what you do, and that was a bit weird. And then I sat down, and there were 12 of us at the table. There was the head of the fire department. I think there was a scientist, and there was me, and I was sat next to him, and he spent the whole lunch asking me how to connect the wires in his DVD player.
What?
It's like, because he thought, well, I'm an actor, I would know how to connect the wires. I thought, well, they think I'm a technician. I couldn't quite work out why I was there. I didn't get an OBE, though.
No, I've got nothing.
Nothing.
No, not a sausage. No. I was invited once, early days, and I said I couldn't make it because it was maybe they've got a little...
Yeah, you couldn't make it. What are you doing?
When they invite you...
Yeah, what were you doing if you couldn't make it?
I didn't want to go, did I? I don't know. yeah. Meet the Queen, yeah, whatever. No, it was early days. The office had just been out, and they sent me a thing saying, you know, we'd like you to attend a party with the Queen and everything. And it said, and it was the thing to tick, I will attend, I will not attend. And I thought it was so harsh. So I put will not attend, but then I called the number and said, I didn't just want to, you know, say, send that in, do not attend. So I was just saying, oh, I can't make it. And it was some butler or something. He said, oh, you're the first person that's ever bothered calling. So maybe I got some good points. So maybe it's...
Yes, you still want an OBE or an MBE.
I think they don't want to mess with that. I want to go straight for a knighthood. That's what I'm assuming.
They don't want to waste your time.
Exactly.
Playing the long game.
You know you don't like leaving the house, so when you do, you want to put the top gong.
It's got to be worth it.
Yeah.
Is one of the episodes going to feature that sort of hideous wedding experience you had?
It is. We, I mean, I thought I'd met this woman of my dreams at this wedding. I was at a wedding, and you know you get stuck sometimes on a table with people that you don't know. And there was a girl opposite, and she was dynamite, and we hit it off. But I was stuck next to this couple, Ollie and Lisa, and they had this kid, this toddler, in a high chair, just sat there like that, just bashing this bit of breadsticks and stuff. And the mother wouldn't reprimand if you just kept going, what's he like? What's he like? And she was exhausting, and she would just dominate the table with these stories. You know, those people that they're not really stories. It was all that. Here's one for you. I went up the supermarket. Went to the supermarket. Did a big shop. Did a shop. And I got back to the checkout and I'd forgotten my purse, and I had to go home for it. Honestly, and I was thinking, if that story was making its way out of my brain towards my mouth, another part of my brain would have stepped in and gone, "Oi, where the hell are you going?" This is a wedding. I don't know what this is. This is just some bullshit. So she's whittering on, and then her husband, who's quite a posh bloke, pipes up, and he goes, "I recognise you. Where do I recognise you from?" And I was trying to impress this girl, so I said, "Oh, I did this TV show called The Office." And he went, "Oh, The Office. Yeah, I've seen The Office. Yeah. Not my cup of tea." I'll tell you where you're going wrong with The Office. He said, "Not much story." I'm thinking, yeah, because you know about stories because you're married to bloody Charles Dickens. But that's not the reason I blew it with this girl. So this toddler is sat there the whole time, right? And we're having some soup. And for no reason, this kid just took his shoe off, just lobbed it in the air for no reason. It came flying down. It landed in my suit, right? All over me. I swear, just no one else is touched. I'm covered in it. And the mother, Lisa, just went, what's he like? And I said... He's like a...
So you are in Life's Too Short, the picture we saw there. It starts on 10th of November, and you're in episode 2. So, Ricky, is it fair to say this is more like extras than The Office?
It's sort of a cross between the two, really. It's a fake documentary, like The Office, but it's at the backdrop of media, like extras. But if The Office sort of reflected those quaint docu-soaps of the 90s where normal people were trying to be famous, like David Brent, you know, this is much more up to date, where it's sort of D-list celebrities living their life like an open wound to try and be on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And Warwick.
Just say it, like Peter Andre. Just say it.
Say it.
Like Peter Andre. Go on.
I won't diss anyone. I suppose it's he's got a terrible accountant, so he's got a tax bill. His career's on the slide. He's not getting the films anymore. He's going through a messy divorce, so he agrees to do this fly on the wall, let the cameras into his house 24/7 to try and get back on the top. And he's manipulative. He runs an agency, but he steals all the best jobs for himself, and he just lets out the other dwarfs for, you know, human bowling balls and stuff. And Johnny is playing himself, and he's doing a new Tim Burton film, Rumpelstiltskin, and he's playing a dwarf. And so he wants to get in the head of a little person.
So you're playing a dwarf?
Yeah.
Okay.
And, honestly, it was an incredible day. It was the last day of shooting, and it was amazing. And the things he came up with, making Warwick do, he made him do Michael Flatley. He came out of nowhere and just going, you know, Michael, and made him dance, and he made Warwick dance for about 8 minutes.
And in terms of controversy, Ricky, you're not shy. You do like... Well, I don't know if you like... Do you like getting into trouble? Do you like...
I don't get into trouble. I'm a comedian. Fred West gets into trouble. I'm not even... There's paedophiles with careers. What have I ever done?
No, but even at the end of the Golden Globes, just in case you'd left anyone unoffended, how did you sign off?
I just thanked everyone, and I said, and of course, thanks to God for making me an atheist.
Which you can say here, but in America, they take that stuff very seriously.
Well, yeah, I think it's sort of... I think it's about 10% atheist. I think here's about 45% atheist. But, yeah, they were offended by it. They thought it was...
That's only because God lives in the Midwest, doesn't he?
Exactly. Oh, yeah.
He's got a place there.
Yeah. Was it the next day? Was it after the Golden Globes that someone sent you the picture of the church?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's... I think some reverend somewhere or some bishop did a sermon for me to save my soul, because I'm going to hell, of course.
This is a picture of the thing. It's a that's real.
Oh, it's real. No, it's real, yeah.
A sermon for Ricky Gervais. And then was it the same day or the next day that someone said...
That's in LA. There's a difference. In New York, they named a sandwich after me.
We've got a picture of that as well. See, in the window there, a sandwich for Ricky Gervais.
I'm going to hell, but there's cheese and ham.
And you hear stories about fans, and Martin, of course, you know, you're the Hobbit now.
Yes.
So, are you prepared for what's going to happen?
As prepared as possible, I suppose. I mean, you know, I've had since The Office, I've had kind of 10 years of interest and stuff.
Yeah.
But I realised, you know, we were on holiday in Sorrento earlier in the year, and I realised that this time next year I probably won't be able to. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There won't be many places I can go where The Hobbit won't have been seen, I guess. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Although I hear Eritrea is a lovely holiday. I'm joking.
It's lovely.
It is.
And you famously became friends with your kind of musical hero through extras.
Oh, David Bowie?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was my hero for music for about 25 years, and yeah, then I met him and I invited him to do extras, and he said yes. Just incredible.
Oh.
I co-wrote a song with him, the song that we sing in extras, and I sent him the lyrics, and I called him up, and I said, "Did you get the lyrics?" He went, "Yeah." I said, "Yeah." I said, "Can you give me some sort of like retro, like Life on Mars?" And he went, "Yeah." I'll just knock off a quick life on Mars for you.
I'll do that.
Oh, it was amazing. Wow. It was amazing. To the end, just incredible. An artist to the end and kept putting out material right to the end. It was incredible.
Yeah. And did you just get in touch because of extras, or you were friends anyway?
No. Well, the first time I met him, I was sort of newly famous, and I was invited to one of those things at the BBC. The Office had just come out, I think, on DVD the first year. And I was invited by Greg Dyke, who was the Director General then. And we went to watch David Bowie with a few other people. And then after, Greg Dyke came up to me and said, "Oh, you're a big Bowie fan, aren't you?" I said, "Yeah, I love him." He said, "Come and meet him." Right, and I went, "Really?" "Yeah, come on and meet him." Wait, "Come on," right? And there was me and Jane and Greg Dyke walking to meet David Bowie. And on the way, we went, Salman Rushdie joined us. We went and met David Bowie, and he was very polite. He didn't know who I was. I remember the next day, I was in the pub with my mate, and he said, "What'd you do last night?" And I went, "Nothing." And then I got an email from David Bowie saying, "So I watched The Office, what do I do now?" And we sort of became pen pals. I invited him to do extras. And then he invited me to play a benefit in New York, my first New York gig, at Madison Square Garden, and he introduced me. And the crowd didn't know he was going to be there, and they went crazy. And he just came out with a harmonica and went, "Chubby little loser," and just sang the song, and it was amazing. And that was his last live appearance.
Oh, my God.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
yeah, incredible.
That's extraordinary.
Extraordinary, yeah.
Hey, well, listen, kids who are fans of the Minions, because obviously Gru has created all these evil weapons and things, and this will sell, well, so well. Imagine getting this for a child. Have you seen this? They've brought out the fart gun. They have these fart guns. That's just, like, what?
That's amazing.
I know.
And it's different farts.
There's so
the
many
thought
different
that went into it.
ones.
I know.
It's
Some of them are little stretched out. There.
I like the ones that have the tiny little one that you forget about at the end. That sneaks out.
It's bringing my colonoscopy back to me. Yeah, I'll put that down. Very good.
Can I have it?
In a little while.
All right.
Not now. Not yet. Not yet.
Please?
No, it's timed. It's armed.
Okay.
It's armed.
Okay.
Yeah.
I won't.
It'll go off in about 10 seconds. No, seriously, you can put a timer on it.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's clever.
No, isn't that really clever?
Yeah.
Yeah. In a minute, that will go off.
Really?
I swear to God, it will.
Okay.
There you see.
You can have it now.
I feel bad. I totally stepped on.
Now you can have it.
No, you
now you
didn't.
can have
Totally
it.
ruined
Oh my God. Dawn is gonna love this. Oh yeah.
And that was the end of the show. That was just 40 minutes of Chris O'Dowd doing a fart gun.
Oh my God, that's the biggest fly I've ever seen. Sorry.
Got it.
That is an enormous
That was
fly.
like a bird.
You know how you kill a fly? I know. If it landed here, what you do is you go, "Oh, get it over here," because you put it there and you go, because the fly feels the pressure of the air coming from either side, so you trick it and you go and you get it every time.
Clever murder.
Yeah.
Fly killer.
That's the best. So in character.
Sorry.
That fly has no idea what the danger it's in right now.
Oh, I so hope he comes back.
I could just see you when you learnt that. Oh, just so happy.
I actually did it on during a take of The Office. There was a fly on the desk, and during a line of dialogue, I went, and the cameras went down like, "Oh my God." It was probably the coolest thing I ever did on the show.
Must mention, Anchorman 2, because you're both in that as well, which is a lovely thing.
Yes.
People are so, I'm right, people are so excited to see Anchorman 2. Here you all are. Yeah. There's Steve down the end. That is...
Now you come through.
Oh, actually, that was one take we did. And Will said, "You know what? Look upset that they gave you a perm." Rick doesn't like the perm.
And now you play Brick's love interest?
Yeah, another connection. On screen, yes.
Sparks are
Sparks?
fire.
Oh, there you go.
There she is.
I kind of don't know how I feel about the perm.
Well, I would just say, if you're ever getting married, don't go with that hair.
I have to say, doing those scenes with Kristen, there was a level of attraction to that character. I thought she was just sort of weirdly hot as that character.
Yeah?
Yeah. Why is everyone getting quiet?
I don't know.
It's a little awkward. Yeah.
I thought it was kind of
calling someone weirdly hot when they sat right there is a bit odd.
In that character. She's not weirdly hot. She's hot. That's weirdly hot.
Okay.
Right? That's what I'm saying.
Get a room.
Give me a break.
Now listen. Oh. Oh my God. Did you just drink the fly? Is it alive in your mouth?
Put it in his mouth!
Oh my sweet God!
Is it alive? Is it alive in your hands?
Okay.
His hand is all wet!
Okay, put it there.
I took.
Here we go. I'm taking this thing down.
I gotta tell you,
It's drunk now. It's drunk.
I've chewed it.
I took a drink. And I was like, I didn't realise I had any ice in there. Oh, let's see.
Oh.
Okay, are you ready, Steve? Are you ready? Oh! That... It's like CSI Fly. You just draw a little chalk outline around it.
I can't believe that bit worked. That's a 1 in a million shot that was going to work.
Yeah, everyone said, it's too ambitious, don't try it. Listen,
That was surprising. I'm not gonna lie, that was surprising.
But you didn't swallow any of it. It's all still there.
That's why I'm a good girl.